Hello everyone and welcome back for Heart of Darkness. Thancred is looking particularly chipper despite the heavy rainfall. While this downpour is precisely the result we were hoping for, the novelty of standing out in the rain does wear off rather quickly. Not to mention, Gaia is looking a bit under the weather. Let's continue this conversation in Eden's Core. I'm not sure what's going on with Gaia, but it's certainly a cause for concern. Perhaps this is the fairy making itself known. What does it want? Why won't it tell me? Now that I think about it, I don't really know all that much about Eden. Since we need to find out how it's connected to Gaia, I should try to understand it at a deeper level. To be honest, there isn't much else I can do. Here we set forth to restore the element of ice. I will discuss the manner in which the summoning shall be undertaken. Just tell me one thing. Is this going to bring the empty back to the way it was before the flood? Well, none can say for certain. The change we have observed in points of ethereal intersection doth give us cause for optimism. It may be reasonably assumed that the empty shall continue to transform, and in the decades to come, regain a semblance of its former state. Decades? I don't think you've quite grasped the sheer scale of the damage left in the wake of the flood. It would have swallowed the entire world if Benfilia hadn't stopped it. Even if Reen has inherited her blessing, wounds like this don't heal overnight. After all, the empty had been utterly devoid of life for 100 years. And it might take even longer than that to bring life back. I don't expect immediate results, but I do know that it will stay like this forever unless we do something about it. My sentiments precisely. Only once the final element is restored shall we have a glimpse of the future that awaiteth those of generations yet to come. You do all this for a world you may not live long enough to see? Well, here I am, so absorbed in my own problems that I spare barely a thought for anyone beside myself. For so long I've listened to that voice, telling me what to do, who to be. I was so scared of what might happen if I disobeyed. But I don't want to live like that anymore. I want to be me. Who am I? What am I? Perhaps it's better if I never find out. If Reen's the Oracle of Light, here to mend this broken world, what does that make me? Gaia, the Oracle of Darkness, bringer of misery and death, a monster. It's no wonder they left me. Mother, father, and next it will be all of you. Then I'll be back to where I started, where I've always been, alone. Gaia, is it the fairy? What's wrong? Afraid I might lose control and ruin all of your carefully laid plans? No, it's you I'm worried about. Reen, I'm going outside to clear my head. You just do whatever you need to do, all right? Something's wrong. I know it. That much is clear. If we have a repeat of her first visit to Eden, we may even be joined by those voids and friends of her. If you go and see what Gaia's doing, Rianche and I will stay with Reem. My name is Gaia. That's what you said, isn't it? Eden, the flood, what does it all mean? No, it can't be. Is this what it's been waiting for all this time?
Finally, you remember.
What is this?
The darkness that dwells within you, Gaia. The accursed spawn of light are drawn to it like moths to a flame. Pathetic, mindless, and easily bent to my will.
Sin Eaters?
Now, the time of awakening has come.
Alex! Reen senses Sin Eaters! What's happening? Don't try to fight them. Just bring Gaia back inside. Quickly now. She's in a bad way, but at least she doesn't seem to have lost control. What entity is this that it should host a horde of Sin Eaters in its thrall? And to what end? She's unconscious. What's happened to her? That's a concern for later. First we must deal with those Sin Eaters. Alexander, if thou wouldst care to repel our assailants without, I would task Thancred with standing guard within. I shall tend to Gaia meanwhile. Eden's verse, Iconoclasm, now accessible. I'm not sure if there's much Eden could do to help, but I'll try to keep it steady. Whereas before, 'twas Gaia who sought to destroy Eden, on this occasion she has become the target. While Uyonje watches over Gaia, I'll tend to any eaters that happen to slip inside. Alright. Ugh. 12 minutes is a while. Iconoclasm. Alright, I just realised I never read the full part of the last one. Unfortunately, this quiz facing the combined might of a pair of raging primals, images of the ferocious Ifrit and the maniacal Garuda are made flesh, and you steer yourself a battle. Oh, there's a lot of this one. As you and your comrades prepare to restore the last of the 6 elements, Gaia's mind is suddenly seized in the grip of an unknown and malevolent force. Dark ether swirls around her, and slowly coalesces into an ominous glyph. Hovering high above Eden, from nowhere, a vast swarm of sin eaters circle around it, as moths to a flame. And a voice that emanates from within the core claims to hold dominion over these creatures of light. While its true purpose remains unknown, one thing is abundantly clear. It must be vanquished before it is allowed to place your mission in jeopardy. Alright, so with that, I guess I'll see you in a sec for Eden's Verse Iconoclasm. See you in a sec. Yay! Eden's Verse Iconoclasm. Iconoclasm? Iconoclasm. I kinda talk good. Now for an Eden's Verse Iconoclasm. Antithesis Conscient, the idol of darkness. Conscient?
So many of them, but nothing we can't handle.
Killing them one by one's not going to work. You'll have to attack the concentration of darkness. Is that what's controlling them? Are those void gates? Be careful! I don't like the look of this. Ether is becoming unstable. The darkness is growing! Something's coming! Watch out! Well, apart from that time where I fell off. that was fine. Doesn't really matter what I grab. Do 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 boo 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 ba doo. The interior is secure. With the Eaters gone, I thought that Gaia might show some signs of improvement, or some sign of improvement, but she hasn't so much as stirred. Sin Eater is drawn to the Oracle of Darkness, just as she herself was drawn to Eden, first and foremost among their kind. Yep, still unconscious. She won't wake up. What do we do? Always the same ones for this lot. What is this place? Where is everyone? So, I'm all alone. Even the fairy is gone. Endless silence, endless darkness. Is this what death feels like? It's no use. No one can hear me. How ironic. All those times I wanted peace and quiet, and now that I finally have it, I wish I had someone to talk to. I thought I couldn't stand to be around them, or their interfering and fussing, and yet I was never lonely. But it's no use. Even after everything we went through, my memories still won't come back. There is no future awaiting me, only emptiness. Those memories, they can stay lost forever, if only this pain will leave me. Now, I close my eyes and sink into darkness. And then I'll suffer no more. Gaia! Mother, Father, wake up! I understand now. Why wait for tomorrow to claim us? Gaia, can you hear me? The perfect moment never has to end. I'm not giving up on you, Gaia. Say something. What do you want? Please, I'm begging you. Remember all the things we said we'd do, like going to the second serving for coffee biscuits. I never... Gaia? I never agreed to anything of the sort. Oh, thank goodness! I was so worried about you. Do you have to be so loud? The fairy fell silent, only to be replaced by Reen's voice, ringing through my head. I never thought I would be so glad to hear it. We still don't know exactly what happened, but at least the danger's past for now. Though Gaia hath regained consciousness, I surmise that it shall be some time before she is fully recovered from her ordeal. Whatever that thing was, it was able to convert a vast swarm of signatures, much like Vorthry. Then again, it's clearly nothing like a light portal. In any case, it's gone now. I just hope it stays gone. Well, we know what's coming next. On thin ice. So, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for a rather chilling encounter. Bye bye!